Hey, well, let's have a little chat about something today. What do I talk about? I don't know if I did a video on this. A long time ago, I did one called "Yield to the Field." Yield to the field, and I thought, well, if it rhymes, it must be true. But hey, it was there's something about it I didn't understand, and now I'm starting to understand what that means. And it's like I got this information yield to the field. And you know how it is when you're going with the flow, and sometimes you could just end up just doing the overlay, the GMO blueprint, and just acting like a Lego piece in the matrix. So, you know, going with the flow could be a bunch of dead fish going up the stream, you know. So, but there's another flow, and when you realize that Jesus never said that God was his father. He said Abba, and it was translated to father. They thought he said Abba, but he said Abwoon. Abwoon means source. And he was really saying, you know, if you want to find yourself, you know, find God, go within. And that was his message. All this other shit they made up, but anyway, sin and hell and all that shit, he never, it was all bullshit. But anyway, uh, the going with the flow means, okay, everything we see is God, and God is love. Everything we can't see is God. I mean, He's everything. So when you look inside, and this is going to sound really freaked out, stupid, but I'll say it anyway. Every person that has a soul, not an NPC, but everybody that is a person that has a soul, uh, they have a piece. Their soul is all God. It's God. So you could say you're God because your soul is you. But you have to get to know your soul because that is the physical expression of God, perfect reflection of God. God is not a person. God is a source. He's everything, everything and more that we can't see. So, uh, because I had an experience where he literally walked me back and introduced me to my soul and told me that if I get to know my soul, you know, and so forth, that's what I'm really trying to connect to. So we came to this earth and we agreed to separate from our soul. And you can't do that. That's impossible. It's impossible to separate yourself from your soul. But mentally, we could check out, we could pretend and have this virtual reality that we don't have uh, a soul. Or and people say they could sell their soul, or they can buy. They do all this shit, and that is. I asked my soul. I said, you know, what is that? You know, one of the first things I asked him. I said, you know, Hollywood actors they sell their soul. You know, sign a contract. They sell their soul to the devil. And the devil owns their soul then, and my higher self just started laughing. He goes, that is so ridiculous. It'd be like going over to the ocean and bring it back to me just using your bare hands. Bring me the whole ocean with my bare. I mean, it's impossible. Our soul is massive. Our soul is never harmed, and it's impossible to sell the soul. But what they do get, and this is why they do it, they said, man, they are so dumb. They don't know what the soul is. So what we could do is, they say, well, shit, you're not using it anyway. You don't even know what it is. So you could just give it to me. And what they're really giving is consent for everything. They're saying yes to everything. Every time they say, you got to do this, I own your soul, and you got to, oh yeah, you own my soul, so. And they believe that. They go through life believing that they signed a contract with the devil, and the devil has their soul, and it's just bullshit. It's total bullshit. But anyway, your soul is God. So he obviously won't interfere with your life. But if you're getting your self-esteem, why not get it from him or her? If you're a woman or, it's not a he or she anyway. Your soul is just God. But anyway, you have this connection with God, and you talk to him, and you develop this relationship, and eventually, if you do what I did, and that was to go in the soul room. I go inside every time I close my eyes, and I go, I've arrived in my soul room, or some call it the divine inner sanctum, but you call it the soul room, and you breathe out, I'm at home in my soul room, I'm at home. And so you breathe in chi, you breathe out chi, you breathe in chi, you breathe out chi. There's no time, there's no past, present, future. These are just things that came to me, and that I set it up with my soul. This is not a download, this is an upload. And so I wanted to have a safe space. Like today, a lot of on X and everything, a lot of people are saying today is the day they're going to gird their, with their righteousness and all this stuff, and gird their loins and all this, build up the protection. And when you go inside the soul room, nobody is going to fuck with your soul. Nobody's going to come close to your soul. It's such a high vibration. So when you go in there, and wow, I was like I was visiting a mansion. Then it started expanding, started getting bigger, and then it became obvious that they wanted to go out with me. So I would go inside, grab them, and maybe my spirit guide is in there too. Sometimes my daughter is in there that I lost, and my grandson. So these things, it's special. It's like I'm automatically protected, but now I feel like I'm allergic to any demons or anything like that. It's just such a low frequency that I just don't bother. And I found out that recently that Trump, who was an archangel in his real life, he's Archangel Uriel, and evidently archangels don't get the attachments that we do. I went through a time of dealing. I was married to an exorcist. Shows you that. But so I went through a time of playing around with demons and everything, but now it's like, wow. Anytime you've ever done anything cool or smart or clever, or anytime you've ever said anything that was like that, that was your soul popping in. That wasn't you. That was your soul. And you want that all the time. So you think, well, how can I have more of my soul? You must increase and I must decrease. I must become more like a vessel, and which is great. I got a ringside seat, and this is me anyway. It's my soul. But your soul loves you infinitely, unconditionally. So, and if you have a problem with anything in your life, you have a hard time loving yourself, just say, hey, soul, how come you love me? You love me despite I did this. And then all of a sudden you get this image, and it was like that was your original intention, was love. And you say, oh yeah, I forgot about that. But it was like, it doesn't matter what you do. If you killed a person, I don't even know. But when you connect to your soul knows why you do every single move. And your soul will get involved in every single thing if you want to. And so I started flowing, like I started getting pictures, just like boom, boom. And then I do it immediately right when I get the picture. And don't put off anything, because I'm trying to get into a rhythm of intuition and following every single minute detail. And so just living in the heart, and that is going with the flow in the real way. Uh, you see something here, it's not good, you just go away from it. It's like, if you're flowing in a river and you see a big stump come and you kind of push it aside, and that's kind of, stuff comes up and you can just flow. You flow with that river. And I'm starting to go downhill with that. But, so that is the most important thing. So the fatted calf is really brought out by your soul, because you separated from your soul, and you did all this shit, thought you were separate, and then you came back. You came back to your soul. You go, wow. So that is the religious experience. This is something that you don't have to be. I don't believe in anything on the outside anyway. I mean, Jesus, my friend, I gave him carte blanche to come and go as he please, and he has for over 50 years. And I love him to pieces. Sananda is his real name. But I think I'll remember actually knowing him, because I'm Palladian too, and I'm just the next star over. So that's kind of cool. I am so excited that I'm a Palladian. I didn't even know what a star seed was until a few months ago, really. I had a different image. I thought I was too old to be a star seed, because I know about Dolores Cannon, and she said everybody was coming here to get, they were, but anyway, I thought I was too old. But a star seed simply means that you are from another planet. And I am from Sterope in the Pleiades. And I couldn't be happier, because some of these creatures are uglier than shit, So, I don't know. They're beautiful, and they'll always stay that age. Thank God. This is great. Why did I come here? I don't even know why. This evidently is going to deepen me somewhere on the other side. But I know I wanted to come here for this, to go through a Stargate and end up at the new Earth in 5D, that with the Palladians call Sheen. I want to have that experience. And from what I understand, it engulfs you. You don't, I was thinking it'd be over here. Oh shit, there it is. There it is out here. Hurry up. But it engulfs you. That's why you don't have to worry about it coming, because it will engulf you. And you'll just go. I think it's just so classy. It is so classy. They knew we'd have a problem getting on the craft, because everybody's seen the movie Z or whatever that was, V, or were they? Oh yeah, we got med beds. Come on up. That's what they're pushing right now too, is med beds, because it's stupid to have a med bed. It's stupid. Even the healing that I'm doing, and I got to hold on, and I would sure like to have the equipment that heals people, because it's a frequency. But it's a bridge. We'll all be able to do this on our own. And so anyway, have a good one.